Dang, guys, I woke up and this really realized how bad my windows were. That just goes to show you when all that snow and everything's melting. That sun's bright, y'all. That snow and everything's melting with that calcium or whatever they spray on the road, and it just, like, right there on the inside median right there, like, there'll be a little trace of it here and there and yonder, and some big truck will pass you and like it'll just put a fine spray out there. But over the course of a night, that's what it looks like. We're about to get out here and clean this mess. I got over here at TA over here at Madison, Georgia, and I was like, man, I am so tired of being cold, because I can't remember the last time I was really warm. Probably when I woke up yesterday morning. My sleeping bag is warm, but holy crap. Yeah, I was just like, man, I'm tired of being cold. I'm going to bed. I'm about an hour and a half. I could have made it to where I was going. I was just like, I was tired of being cold. So, that being said, we're going to jump out, clean these windows, finish our little trip over to where we're going, and get ready to go truck towards the house. Alright, we made it over here to load and got a little bit of bad news. It's kind of on me though, and kind of on just the circumstance, whatever. I was told that they have a washout here, and that's guy that loads when he loads trucks out here a pretty good bit. And he said, hey, just ride down there and get a washout. And he said, get a washout down there, no big deal. And I'm like, my cardinal rule with washouts is go to the first washout. If you got to get washed out to load, when you unload, go to the first one. That way, if you have problems at the first one, there's a line. I know there's a line in one here a while back that I knew it's going to be a little bit, so I hauled ass. If there's a line or there's a problem, whatever, you can go to the next one. And I always go to the nearest washout, and that way, if there's ever a problem, you can hit the next washout. Because sometimes you get in places where there's not a lot of washouts, and sometimes it's only one washout to do, and you're stuck. But in this case, I passed. I don't think I passed, but like one washout. So anyway, they're trying to figure out a. Oh wow, is that what I think it says? Oh, organic. I thought it said oregano. I'm like, Lord have mercy, let me get away from here. I got indigestion just looking at that. But yeah. So, cardinal rule, first washout, always go to the first one. That way, if it's a problem, go to the second one. So, anyway, they're trying to come up with a plan. And what it was is their water pipes busted last night. They wrapped them, and they still busted. So, they did not know this. They didn't have this information until probably an hour ago. So wasn't really any way to inform anybody. I mean, it's just I'm a victim of circumstance here, and I feel like these people are going to figure out something to get me washed out so I can get loaded. It may not be as quick as I'd like to, but hey, we'll roll with the punches, baby. So I'm gonna kick back and I don't know, maybe eat a little snack or something, and wait on the little Skullhouse girl to tell me, hey, well, here's what we're going to do. So, all right, I'll give you an update in a minute. All right, that spout right there is loading us right now. These guys have went to lunch, and they said, you got it programmed in there. We put 22,000 in there. Every time we get back, you ought to be loaded in the front. We'll finish the back. So I was kind of hoping on getting loaded before lunch today, and because I've got to drive back through Atlanta, and it looks like it'll probably be about 2:30, 3 o'clock when I get back to Atlanta. So I'm not excited about that at all. Even though I've been through Atlanta 100 times. No, I've been through Atlanta more than 100 times. I've been through Atlanta more than 100 times in a year. So anyway, it is what it is going through Atlanta. I mean, I've been through there rush hour hundreds of times. So, but just because I can do it and have done it, don't mean I want to do it. But we'll ride through there. I want to stop out at. I want to stop and take a shower. And if something happens, I get delayed too much, I may just stop at TA in Madison and wait till about 6 o'clock, and then like jet across 20 and 82 and go home with this thing. So we'll see how it all plays out. I don't know, it's kind of peaceful driving through these back roads in Georgia to get to this place, man. It's almost like a time warp. I thought I lived it was slow where I live. No, it's definitely slow out here. So, all right, I'll try and get a couple shots on the way back down this road I come down to here. So, lots of old houses, not like big colonial style houses, but just old houses that they got a lot of character to them. I always liked that, even though I wouldn't own one because I don't do crawl spaces, and that's the way they built them all back then. So I like my house be on a slab, be flat, baby. So, all right, I'm fixing to get my logbook kind of touched up and be ready to go when we get loaded. All right, we out of here. I'm kind of glad. I'm ready to get going. We're going to hit Atlanta in probably a bad time, and that's cool. That ain't the first time. But I need to go to the Flying J or somewhere and do some paperwork. I didn't get a video of this truck. I couldn't see it because these trucks waiting in line to dump right there. Kind of in the way, but when I come out of that bay from loading, there's a nice looking 359. I couldn't tell much about it pulling a dump trailer, but had a turbo wing on it and everything. I was like, man, this thing right here might be a cool old truck. I'd love to get down there and look at it, but and I'd love to stop and go down there and talk to the guy, but I got paperwork to do. Stopped here at the Flying J. guess you look at that curve, you know what happened there about 1,500 times. This is the closest place I could find. I hadn't taken a shower in a couple days, so I was ready to go take me a shower. And I stopped in here. I ain't stopped in here in years. I'm not a big Flying J person anyway. I used to be before Pilot Ball went out. But man, they had a no wait on a shower. I went in there to get me something to eat and get right back out. No wait on the shower. Get back in there, and there's like 2 people waiting. I'm the second person waiting. Sit there and wait for about 30-40 minutes on a shower, and we mess around and sit there and wait on a shower. Now I'm thinking, well, you know, must be a bunch of people in there, but I kept seeing guys coming out of the shower room with their bag. You know, they're all clean and everything, and I'm like, surely somebody's back there cleaning them showers. Well, lo and behold, 30 minutes goes by. I get, they tell me, you know, shower 44, you know, driver 44, your shower's ready. So I go back in the room, and I don't really pay no attention. And I guess I should have took pictures. I should have took pictures, sent it to Flying J, because, you know, $17 for a shower is a bunch of bull crap. But then have a shower like I had, it's even more. So, long story short, I get in there, there's beard trimmings all in the sink and on the sink. And then in the corners of the shower stall, hairs everywhere like it ain't never been cleaned. It's like they just went in there and changed towels out. I'm just like, come on. But anyway, that's my shower story for Flying J. It's time to go. The sun's going down. We're going to get to Atlanta about 6:30, and we're going to ride and glide across there, guys. Catch you on the next stop. Cruising along here in Mississippi, and had a guy holler at me on the radio a while ago. He said, there's black ice from the state line over to Columbus. And I'm like, what? I've been riding in Alabama running 70 mile an hour all night long, you know, and I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. But sure enough, I mean, there's some right there. There's a couple, like, those are still snow covered there, but there's a couple spots down through here where it was nothing but a sheet of ice in the left lane. But the right lane looks good, but still you don't want to get too rambunctious because that is some slick stuff. I crossed the state line in the first overpass I came to. I went over the top of it, and sure enough, I was in the left lane because I had this car that's been riding on the side of my trailer for a couple miles. And voila, I hit that slick spot on the top of that overpass, and it didn't get bad squirrely, but you know, it kind of shook a little bit, no big deal. And that car got off my trailer real quick. So hopefully, as we go across Mississippi here, it won't be bad. I just can't imagine, like, why Alabama. I guess Alabama did more grading or something, but yeah, there's black ice all right there, all up in that right there. So hopefully there won't be none in the right lane, and we can just sickle on across here. And hopefully I won't run up on anybody that's just being a pansy in the right lane. Oh yeah, there's some good stuff right there. All right, well, we're gonna get back under the wheel here and watch out for black ice. All right, what's up, y'all? We are sitting here waiting to unload. This place is not my favorite place to go, but it's the place I deliver close to my house. But and we're gonna back in there where that truck pulling that hopper is right there. They got two places to unload here, and this one is around the backside here, and they use a little cart on wheels. It's like a little hopper on wheels. It's about, a foot tall, and it's got a pipe hooked up to it to this huge vacuum cleaner that runs it in this factory mill or whatever in here. So the guy come out here, nobody here that you deal with at this place speaks good English, so you kind of just have to read between the lines of everything that everybody's saying. So anyway, this guy woke me up like 2 hours ago and said, come down here and unload down here, it's quicker. I'm like, no, it's not. This usually takes 3 hours. This guy has been like, I don't know, in the wee hours of the morning, this guy pulled down in here. So it's 8 o'clock now, so I'm thinking it took him probably 4 hours or so. All right, he's pulling out, and I'm fixing to back in here. All right, so we got backed in around this dumpster, and everything else is in the way in here. So I'm fixing to jump out and see about helping this guy get going here. It's chilly outside, but it's warmer. Probably, well, yesterday was pretty warm, but it's the warmest day here this week, because when I left, it was single digits when I left, I think, and negative wind chills, snowing, and it's been a nice icy mess everywhere around here. Roads coming home last night they were pretty rough. Now 4-lane, it was U.S. highway, divided highway all the way home when I left Tuscaloosa. But it was good in Alabama, but like, as I was talking about Mississippi, I mean, it got rough in Mississippi, and when I got to Arkansas, it got a little rougher. So we made it up here, no problem. We made good time. We trucked it on pretty good. We didn't have no traffic slowing us down. It was late enough at night that nobody was on the road, but man, what a mess. But yeah, I don't know, I've got stuff thawing out on top, and I keeps running down and dragging that snow and calcium and whatever all that mess is they put on the road, but it keeps pulling it down over my windshield, and I keep having to turn my windshield wiper on to keep it kind of beat down. But yeah, yep, we're gonna have to do some cleaning when we get home on this thing. But it's gonna be cold as hell for the next 3 days, and then it's gonna Friday, Saturday, Sunday's gonna be cold as hell. Then it's gonna warm up Monday and Tuesday, but rain. So I could wash my truck, but I'm gonna leave in the rain. So yeah, good times.